Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at the Solo Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about state officials urging special needs residents to pre-register for storm emergencies this hurricane season. Many reefs hopefully providing the right conditions for sea life to flourish, and more. Today is Monday, June 18th, and this is the Lunch Break. Last September, with the threat of Hurricane Irma looming off the coast, many Southwest Florida residents with special medical needs found themselves without a plan for what to do in case of an emergency evacuation. With June ushering the beginning of hurricane season, local officials are encouraging those who require care to register early for shelters specifically equipped to meet their needs. Special needs shelters are designed to keep important medical equipment like respirators, dialysis machines, or nebulizers running during a storm, as well as providing a more welcoming environment for those with Alzheimer's, autism, or other conditions that could make a crowded general shelter less than ideal. Both Lee and Collier counties have open registration for their special needs shelters, and it's important for individuals to register in advance because Lee County stops their application process after the area enters the 5-day forecast cone for a hurricane. Demand can spike when a big storm is approaching, causing delays. Registrations are only good for 1 year, so those who registered in 2017 will need to re-register if they require a special needs shelter for 2018. Emergency shelters should only be used as a last resort, but even if a resident does not plan to evacuate to a public shelter, it's still important to register so county officials can have an accurate count of how many people would require special care during a hurricane in a worst-case scenario. A new report shows Florida is outperforming the nation when it comes to awarding college degrees to Latino residents, but lags when it comes to Black students receiving post-secondary degrees. In a report released Thursday, the Education Trust, a nonprofit group that advocates for closing the education gap for minority groups, gave Florida an A+ for its 34.2% college degree attainment rate in 2016 for Latinos. Florida was well above a 22% national degree attainment average for Latino adults, but still below the 47% rate for white adults nationally. Florida earned a C- for its 28.8% degree attainment rate for Black adults, below the 30.8% national average. The State Higher Education Coordinating Council and the Lumina Foundation, which is helping the state develop policies to increase the percentage of Floridians with college degrees or post-secondary certificates, have identified and are working on reducing the racial achievement gaps. On the positive side, the new report puts Florida at the front of the nation in nearly every category for degree attainment for Latino residents. Florida has the smallest achievement gap, just 10 percentage points between Latino and white adults of any state in the survey. Jim Nolte was hoping to have some new neighbors in the backyard of his Whiskey Creek home, and a new artificial reef might just be the solution. Ocean Habitats is a nonprofit organization that specializes in improving marine life. David Wolf, founder of the institution and Southwest Florida resident, created the company and its artificial reef, the Mini Reef, aimed at helping young sea life get started. Discharge from Lake O has affected the hydrology in Southwest Florida, with water from the lake flowing down the Caloosahatchee River and being released into the Gulf of Mexico. It affects the thousands of inhabitants both on land and in the water. Lee County is suffering from a declining fish population, and the county has placed regulations and restrictions for fishers in the area, yet none of them have had a serious impact. Other artificial reefs have been created and implemented on various shores nearby, but have had the same result. Wolf hopes his product can turn the tide. Each reef mimics the properties of a mangrove. When filter feeders or aquatic animals that host and feed on small particles hit the dock with the tide, they cling onto the reef and continue to reproduce throughout the year. The installation process is rather simple, taking less than 10 minutes. Then it takes about 6 to 9 months for the lives of the marine life to mature. After that, the reef's presence should increase the amount of fish in the area. Since the beginning of the company, Mini Reefs are currently present in 34 Florida cities, including the Bahamas. And that was the lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you would like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.